yo, appreciate it.
To Rockefeller
this your motherfucking city, nigga.
I last night asked a Jewish person if Ramadan was a holiday they celebrate, and it was one of the most awkward answers or interactions I've ever had in my life. So let's just get into the episode now. Hello and welcome to another episode of Early Morning Podcast. It is episode 120, dude. Grab you a J, grab you a brew, grab you whatever on earth it is you may do. I'm actually sipping a Fizzy Bobele right now, from wherever Zohan is from. Don't know, but probably gonna have to dump myself in a little bit. And I look that way because that's where the head is, right down there. But thank you for tuning in to another episode, dude. Yeah, dude, happy previous Black History Month. You know, it had to end on a leap day. You know what I'm saying? Just had to, jump for it. No, I'm just, you know me, dude. But probably one of the most rough Black History Months it was for the community. I gotta be honest, man. From my perspective, I mean, I have a very, is it poignant? I'm not even sure, but I have a very respective point of view for the community, and we'll get into that later. But dude, rough February, dude, rough February. I saw a magic show for the first time last night, and when I say I saw a magic show, I mean I worked a magic show, and I felt part of it because I've never seen a magic show. That was the first time I've seen magic in up front, besides like a bar card trick. This was a full-on hour of magic and a magician shitting on women and making them pull out condoms out of their... I mean, it was fantastic. It was awesome. He made a dude pull out a condom and then roasted him for what kind of condom it was, and then told him about his personality because of it. And you could see the guy mentally break down that he had, because he couldn't please his wife. Like, it was crazy, dude. That has to be one of the best date shows to go to, like, or date nights rather, is to go to a magic show. Like, damn. Like I said, I've never attended, I've never seen. I feel like I'm like explaining, I'm doing like an apology right now. Dude, I didn't mean to do it. No, it's like, dude, I'm just saying, wild magic. People shit on magicians, and I think for a valid reason. I'll be honest. I think they are kind of weird people. But that's fine. I'm weird too, so it's all good. I understand, but definitely an odd group. Definitely. What does Rogan say? He's like, there's only like 1,000 of us left, and he's talking about comics. I don't know how many magicians there are in the world, but dude, I would say a lot of them have cases open on them. I would assume that. Wild assumption, obviously. You don't listen to anything I say or take it seriously, but I would assume they have open cases on them, similar to pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that. But again, I don't know, dude. Good show. Good. Hey. What matters more, dude? Entertainment or morals? What sells tickets, dude? What sells tickets? I got into an argument with my boy, dude, about something. I'm just all over the place. We're having fun today, dude. I got into my boy. I not gonna use the word. Never mind. My boy hit me up. My buddy Jay. Shout out JJ. He was like, yo, dude, let's go grab a drink at a titty bar. This is what he said to me over text message, okay? He's like, let's go grab a drink. Let's hit the titty bar. I think he won some money at the casino. Jay, I hope you don't care that I'm marrying you out, but yeah. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. I've actually never been to a titty bar. I'm down. I love the strip club. It's one of my favorite places in the world. But sure, let's go to a titty bar. I don't even know about one in our area, but yeah, let's go. And I'm going to preface this, and I hope, seriously, let me know. My DMs are open. Vic.emp on Instagram. Twitter, VigGEMP, whatever. Let me know. When he said, let's go to a titty bar, I was assuming it would be women with their breasts out, fully out, nothing covering them, serving us beverages as we drink, as we watch sports, as we eat chicken wings. That's what I thought a titty bar was, okay? And I told him, I said this, I'm like, oh, so as soon as we linked up, I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna see tits. Do I have to tip them like it's just they're strippers? And he's like, what are you talking about? Dude, I was so upset when we got to this titty bar. And maybe I'll put a picture in right now of when we were there. Me and my boy Jay. Tits aren't out, obviously, and I was mad. I was very upset because like I said, I went in with high hopes, which I won't do again, and I don't think I'll ever be there again because I put on, if the photos in there, all my nice jewelry. I was like, oh, dude, I have a chance of, as everybody does. Oh, maybe she'll, let me know when she's off and want to smoke a blunt. Maybe she'll come. She'll be like, oh, what do you do? Comedy. Oh, yeah, let me come. I think I wore my EMP shirt, dude. So, yes, you could see how the path that I thought I was going down. And then the path that I went through, I immediately got so upset with my boy that there was no nude women, or not at least half nude. And they were wearing full on. I mean, I was just so please let me know, dude. Is a titty? What he was like? Oh, dude, no, titty bar just means their tits. They show their tits. They're in a bikini, and I'm like, they're not even in one. I'm upset now. I need to black out while we play pool, and that's what I did. I spent way too much money on beer, like $45 for $6 beers, and played pool, and I was upset as he lost money on parlays. And I basically lost money on Bud Lights. It was a fun day, just to say the least. Yeah, it was a fun time. Nah, I probably won't go there again. I probably won't ever go to a titty bar again, dude. The fuck, dude. If I'm going to a, dude, I'm gonna, I said my piece. That's it. I just don't. But yeah, get a dog, get a puppy. I would say get a puppy for sure, because it doesn't make you look like you are emotionally damaged or anything. Like I'm showing my wrists and my forearms because I've had Dice now for about, I don't know, 8 months, and I still look like I'm suicidal because he just mauls me. And I think it's great. It's great because like I said, get a dog. They make you look like you're emotionally unstable. They destroy everything that you own, and then everything you get them, and they think that they own. Do it. And then they have the most energy in the fucking world. So yes, get a dog. I mentioned it, or get a puppy. I'm saying don't get a dog. Don't get a dog that's like 4 or 5 years old. Get a puppy, dude. Get a puppy, dude. Test yourself. See if you're capable of telling your coworkers that you aren't, unhappy that you have a puppy. See if when a stranger asks you, or a good friend, let's say a good friend asks you, hey man, I noticed those marks, maybe use another part of your body. See if you can take that. You know what I'm saying? See if you can take that, dude. Because that's fun. That's very fun. So get a puppy, dude. They're extremely fun. Dice is the man. All jokes aside, he is the man. It is awesome to fucking have a dog. I miss my older dog, so it was cool to have one. But yes, they fucking change a lot of the aspects of your life. It's very fun. Also, it's great because you could use them as an excuse. And I don't know if this is like me getting old or whatever, but like, I could be like, if I'm out somewhere, or if I'm doing something that I don't want to be doing, but I'm doing it anyway, and I'm like, I have I don't, I feel awkward. I'm not a big Irish exit guy. You just be like, oh, I gotta let my dog out. I gotta take out my pup. I gotta take him out, or I gotta go walk the dog. Even if it's at 1:30 in the morning, you'd be like, dude, he has to go to the bathroom. I can sense it. And it's a perfect excuse. It's perfect. Like, that's why people have children, I think, is so they can use them as an excuse for everything. You can, dude, are you gonna give someone lip if they're like, dude, I gotta do something my kid whatever follows that sentence. It's amazing. It is. Like, you could do that with the dog. I'm figuring out, I'm learning, because I've used it now and it's worked. Like, nobody's ever questioned me. Imagine a child, 2 years old, 2 months old, dude. Yeah, dude, Veronica's throwing up. I gotta be home. No, you can say that to your boss. I don't care if you're like a CFO. You could do whatever and go home. You're good, dude. Go take care of whatever. It's beautiful, honestly. So get a puppy or leave it in. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm trying. Everybody's like, dude, what's your New Year's shit? Even though it's the third month of the new year. What are you trying to do? I was trying to be a little bit healthier, as everybody says, which is the corniest shit. Is literally corniest thing as can be said is like, oh, what are you gonna try to do? What are you gonna be? I'm gonna focus on my health. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take care of myself because of this day. I'm gonna now, you know what? Forget everything in the past 25 years. Today matters, and the rest of this year matters. Funniest shit ever. But I started. I cooked a few Impossible burgers. Okay, and the other day I had one. I think it was 2 days ago. I had an Impossible burger, cooked it, through and through, normal. How you do a regular beef patty. Cooked it. Okay. 2 minutes after finishing my last bite, I was shitting on the toilet and my ass sounded like a harmonica that was on like a heavy bass. It was insane, dude. I was whistling through the back end of my body, but it had bass. I'd never experienced. I like felt it in my collarbone as I was dumping. Dude. I'm sorry if this is graphic, but this is something I had never experienced. I didn't think a human body could experience. Maybe because I've been watching a lot of war movies. I think I said that on the last episode. A lot of war, film and shows, and they get dysentery, and I've really, for a moment, I'm like, is this like a medical condition? I didn't know what was happening to my body inside, and then the outside was just, like I said, crazy noises. And if you just imagine, like, I don't know if there's a GIF that we could put in here, I'm not sure, but like if you could imagine like a dump truck just unloading a pile of like just mud that had been like soggy and like, I don't know, it was disgusting, man. And I was surprised with my body. I was very surprised, and I was also very surprised with what in the fuck is in that burger. What in the fuck was in that Impossible patty? Like, I'm not even joking, dude. Like, I haven't read the label, and I'm not sure what's in it. I thought I was, like, again, being healthy. I thought I was doing the, New Year's shit. I don't know if that will ever happen again. If my body will ever make those noises or create such a scene, or if I will ever make a burger like that again, an Impossible burger. But dude, I just had to let it know. Literally like a harmonica. Like, I can't make the noise, dude. But if you imagine a person blowing a harmonica on Bourbon Street in New Orleans and then adding a bass to it, dude, like, Jesus, dude. I craziest dump of my life. Like, definitely. I don't know if I still sound ill, but I was sick for like 8-9 days, and I believe it was RSV, which is a bitch ass sickness. I'll be honest, is a bitch ass sickness to develop. It is for children and old people. That's what they said for COVID. I understand. Okay, don't shit on me or flame. All right, whatever. This is like literally supposed to make up to like first graders very sick, and then like 80-year-olds and on sick. And I believe my parents, when they visited Europe, they brought it back to me, neither of them got sick, but all of the people they were with, bro, Europe's got a different strain of illnesses, dude. I'm not fucking around. When they said, when the Black Plague started there, dude, it is, I, dude, I'm like speechless. I'm like stuck on words. I could barely move. It felt like somebody had taken a golf club to my legs and then a baseball bat to my back. It was crazy, dude. I couldn't move. I could barely talk. And I felt so soft because I was like, dude, should I do it? I'm like, should I do it? Before you shit on me, I was like, should I do it? Should I test for COVID? Should I get the test and should I try it out, or because I don't want to get. I know, dude. I know. Okay. I did it and I was negative. Okay. And I was like, that's definitely it. It's got to be RSV, which I don't even know what it stands for right now. I think it's respiratory something virus. Okay. That's partly respiratory something virus, RSV. Yes. So I had a comedy show about 4 days into this sickness. Okay. Shout out my girl, Amanda Slater. She's going to be guesting soon. I did her show, Brew Curious Comedy. I could barely talk. So what I decided to do was to drink as many beers as I could and black out and go on stage, pretty much. And I don't know if that was a good idea or not, because I think I progressively got more sick as I was drinking. And when I got on stage, basically everybody could know I could barely breathe and or talk. So that was very fun. I just want to say it was fun. Actually, it really was fun. Seriously, it was a good time. But it was, I can't imagine, you know, I hear about like big road comics, like, or big tour acts, whatever, and they're on the road weekly and they get sick and they deal with this and they get a stomach virus and they get, you know, dysentery like I did or whatever. And they got to go on stage and do a fucking full hour. I did 8 minutes and I was dying, dude. It was, I mean, having to black out to do anything is probably never a good idea. I don't think ever, especially if you're speaking publicly to people, to strangers, you know, that have never met you or don't know you, or you're trying to like gain their likeness. And you know, I did that, and it was an interesting. I did it. I don't know why. I think I did it just because I was so miserable to be having to know I had to talk. But whatever, it is what it is, and I learned that, yeah, big tour acts suffer, I guess, with the millions of dollars they make. And I'm just going to have to get, you know, sack up, dude. Which is what I did, I guess, by putting down 15 seltzers before I got on stage. So I'm going to keep doing that. And again, shout out Goody Two Shoes. Shout out Brew Curious Comedy. I'm going to be doing more stuff with them. And yeah, we'll have those people on here soon. We'll just get into it now, dude. I mentioned it was a rough February, dude, for the community. And, you know, it ended on a bad, I don't know. I don't know. I looked into that whole, like, P. Diddy lawsuit, and it's pretty crazy, bro. It is pretty insane. And it didn't, you know why? I was like, why does this surprise me? You know, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you personally, you know, you who's listening. But I just didn't understand. It's like, why would this come as a surprise? Dude had a show where he like was basically Hitler. He literally commanded everybody to do the most crazy shit for him. And then it comes out that like he has sexual allegation charges, or sexual, I don't even know the exact, sexual assault essays, dude. Essays. Shout out B-Rad, dude. He had essays. He had freaking drug trafficking. He had what's it called? Like drugging. I forgot basically what our boy Bill Cosby did. Shout out, one of the legends, dude. Literally attempted murder. He's like he shot, apparently he shot someone. Like, dude is selling vodka or whatever the fuck at a poolside. Like, all I know about P. Diddy is not all I know, but when I think of P. Diddy, I think of him dressed in white, sitting on a pool chair with like 13 girls that are barely covered in bikinis, like the titty bar should have been. Fuck, dude. See, he was doing at least one thing right, dude. Goddamn. And selling vodka. That's all I think of when I think of P. Diddy. I don't think of him fucking Meek Mill I don't think of that. I never thought that. I never thought that would be a thing, but apparently it is, dude. Like I said, I did a little bit of I don't want to say a deep dive because more research could have been done, but I did look into it quite heavily, man, and holy shit. He hired a dude, a producer for an album, and this is the guy that's suing him now for, I believe it's like $20 million or something like that. A hefty amount, we'll say. And this dude hired him to do, I think it's like the Love album or Love is in it, in the name of the album. And it was in like 2021, I think, I don't know, dude. And this producer basically like ultimate snitch. Just everything he saw P. Diddy do, he basically put in this, I think it was like 78 pages, dude, this lawsuit. The court file. It was like, so that's how wild this shit was, dude. And you know, the other day Twitter was going nuts. Like Meek Mill, either he pulled like I forgot who it was, but that female comic, the like legendary female comic that took Ambien and drank and then like went on a Twitter rant and got canceled or whatever. I can't remember her name right now. And Joe Rogan, like everybody who fucking loves her. It was just like that. Like he spent about 16 hours of a 24-hour day just tweeting the most crazy shit. And we'll put in right now one of my favorite tweets. Just completely like, oh, y'all think I'm gay? It was literally literally what you would say when one of your boys who has had sex before asks you, "Yo, did you get it in with her last night?" He tweeted that response, like almost word for word, dude, minus the weird periods and fucking hash. He put like a hashtag and pussy, but then said fuck. It was amazing. Like, who knows what he's on? I don't know, dude. But yeah, apparently Diddy has been like filming 24/7 his house to like blackmail celebrities, and he invites them over to party, whatever that means, and makes moves on men. And then there's so much footage of, dude, I saw a clip of him slapping Jay-Z's ass on stage at one point, and Jay-Z looked at him just like how my father would if I did to him. If I saw my dad's father, he would look at me like he wanted to choke me out right there. And he probably would. The thing is, Jay-Z was on stage in public and he was being filmed, so he probably couldn't. I don't know, man. The Meek Mill and then Usher. Usher is one of them too. That was in those documents that, like, it was not obvious, but like almost clearly leading to that individual. And then again, I'm like, how can I not see this? How? Obviously. Dude, I mean, a rough month, dude. He did the Super Bowl. He was the Super Bowl halftime show. Murdered it. Now he's in literally a lawsuit with actual murder accusations. I don't know, man. I know this is a comedy podcast, but I just found it so mind-boggling. I don't know, dude. It's wild, dude. Every 3 months into the year, dude, Black History Month, it'll go down as probably one of the most notorious Black History Months there was, dude. Or there ever will be. I don't know, man. I wonder if people celebrate Michael Jackson during February. I'm serious, dude. Do they like I don't know if the community like claims MJ still. I don't. I'm not sure. I don't know if I would, dude. Yeah, I would. I would. We got, like we got Taken, and that's like one of the best movies that I can reference when I say I'm Albanian. It's like the only one, so I just say that I hate Liam Neeson, and that like pretty much clears it up. Yeah, dude. Drugging people and trying to, dude. I said I've been watching war films, dude. A few days ago, I took like a gram of mushrooms and just watched Platoon. Not Platoon. What's it fucking called? The Pacific, dude. Pacific Rules. People say it's like not as good as Band of Brothers. I think they're both great, by the way. One of my critic take on fucking war documentaries and series, yeah, they're good. I took some shrooms, dude, and watched the Pacific, and holy shit, it just not on some like, oh, dude, I'm theoretical and all theory. I know, like I'm woke. No, it's just like wild that there are people that will literally go and sacrifice their lives limb for limb, literally limb for, they will lose one leg and then keep fighting, and then they will lose another leg and then try to keep fighting, and then they will get shot in the chest and then finally die. And then there are people that are trying to boys, young children, and that just blew. Imagine you're on mushrooms and you're thinking about that, dude. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, these dudes are they're the reason that we have freedom and shit, and we have peace. And then there are people that are like, oh, really? Fuck that. I don't even give a shit. I'm gonna try to fuck this kid. I don't even care. Did he say something weird? Oh, let's shoot him. Fuck him. Like that. I couldn't believe that shit, dude. I couldn't wrap the old noggin around it, dude. Couldn't, dude. But I think that's enough spewing of my mouth for the episode, dude. I'll be hosting Goody Two Shoes on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday. I'm not even going to say the date because I don't know when this comes out. I'm going to be hosting that in Long Beach. Put up the venue in the description. Yeah, dude. Thank you for joining in and listening to another episode of Early Morning Podcast. Until next week, peace.